Well, look at that. I've got a little tiny pepper coming, and there might even be another one coming after that. So I already ate my one pepper, but I've got another one. Well, I apologize that I did not come sooner yesterday, but here I am on my front porch having a little time in the Word, and I thought you'd like to join me. All right, and this will be for day 10. I want to read Proverbs 31 and most of it, and part of something in Ephesians this morning. Open your mouth for the mute, for the rights of the unfortunate. Open your mouth, judge righteously, and defend the rights of the afflicted and needy. An excellent wife, who can find? For her worth is far above jewels. The heart of her husband trusts in her, and he will have no lack of gain. She does him good and not evil all the days of her life. She looks for wool and flax, and works with her hands in delight. She is like merchant ships. She brings food from afar. She rises while it is still night, and gives food to her household and portions to her maidens. She considers a field and buys it. From her earnings she plants a vineyard. She girds herself with strength and makes her arms strong. She senses that her gain is good. Her lamp does not go out at night. She stretches out her hands to the distaff, and her hands grasp the spindle. She extends her hand to the poor and stretches out her hands to the needy. She is not afraid of snow for her household, for all her household are clothed with scarlet. She makes coverings for herself. Her clothing is fine linen and purple. Her husband is known in the gates, when he sits among the elders of the land. She makes linen garments and sells them, and supplies belts to the tradesmen. Strength and dignity are her clothing, and she smiles at the future. She opens her mouth in wisdom, and the teaching of kindness is on her tongue. She looks well to the ways of her household, and does not eat the bread of idleness. Her children rise up and bless her, and her husband also, and he praises her, saying, Many daughters have done nobly, but you excel them all. Charm is deceitful, and beauty is vain, but a woman who fears the Lord, she shall be praised. Give her the product of her hands, and let her works praise her in the gates. Let's also read, I thought that would be a nice way to finish up our day 10, but I also want to read something from Ephesians. Let's turn there. Here is Ephesians 5:15 through 17. Therefore, be careful how you walk, not as unwise men, but as wise, making the most of your time, because the days are evil. So then, do not be foolish, but understand what the will of the Lord is. I feel like this is a great way to finish up our 10 days right here. Ephesians 5:15 through 17. Be meditating on this week what that means. How should you spend your time? Think about what we meditate every day on. Are we thinking about eternal matters? Are we learning more about God's Word? Are we ready to share the Word with others and to share why we have hope inside of us? The reason that we have joy, the fact that we have Jesus saving us. So these are things to think about, and this is a great passage right here.
I think somebody